Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Cortez, and this is another episode of IB Random Generated. So let's make this class together. It's an assault rifle. I can't choose what it is. Nah, I'm just kidding. Is it gonna be the TAR? Nah, it's gonna be the SCAR. I tricked you all. Ha SCAR with urban heartbeat sensor. G18 is actually already there, so I don't have to change that. And the perks are actually already too. Scavenger, cold-blooded, and ninja. I just had to change ninja from steady aim. Kill streaks are Harrier, emergency airdrop, EMP. And let's do it. This is actually one of the better games I've gotten with an IB random generated class, if not the best one. I actually don't end up getting all my kill streaks, which sucks. I only get to the Harrier, and then I die. I end up getting trolled a little bit by some of the death streaks. That happens one or two times. But let's see how this plays out. So, a SCAR with a heartbeat sensor. Scavenger with a SCAR is always a good idea because of the 20-round mag. You only get 2 extra mags, so another 40 rounds that can really run out really quick. So Scavenger is a great idea to have. Of course, this is all random, but it just ended up working out in my favor. Cold-blooded is always good. I think, especially with a SCAR, it's actually one of the better second perks to use for a SCAR. Still kills in 3 to 4 hits. And ninja, I mean, ninja's great just because people like the sound horn in this game. Even though not a lot of people use sit rep, they can still hear you coming. But with ninja, they can't hear you coming, so, you know, good stuff. And I've already started to rely on the heartbeat sensor a little in this game. I'm just trying to use it to guide me to some kills. I'm not trying to be too reckless in this game because I really wanted to get a good score, but I end up getting not exactly careless, but almost like shortchanged at certain points due to how good I was doing at first. You'll see what I mean. So like I said, I only got to the Harriers in this, and I think right here in the beginning is where I get stopped. So you'll see this. The heartbeat sensor says there's someone right around the other side, and I was like, oh, you're prone on the ground. There you are. So now I think I'm at 6 or 5. I kill this guy. Now I'm probably at 6. Starting to run a little low on ammo, but now I got the Harriers, and I wasn't fast enough. But yeah, so no airdrop. Stuck with a Harrier. Harrier ends up getting shot down immediately, so it was completely wasted. So now it's back to the SCAR. So overall, to be like X-Play, with the kill streak combination sort of brings this class down a little bit. But if I had to rate it, a SCAR with a heartbeat, a Glock 18 extended mag, Scavenger, cold-blooded ninja. Oh, I get camped out right there. I think I'd give this class a 3.5, maybe even a 4. If you have, this was really only the one good game I had. I mean, every other game was like in the low 20s, or maybe not even. Maybe I didn't even crack 20 again. By 20 I mean kills, but I'm not entirely sure because I did die a lot from people who were just using stupid things like the typical MLC or One Man Army Ninja Close. MLC being Marathon Light Commando, that whole thing. So even though I would have been able to see them coming on the radar, on the heartbeat sensor, they would have been too, you know, they would close the gap too quick. And the Glock 18 fails me again, but I think it ends up helping me out a little later, so it makes up for it, for the lack of support that it gives me in these first couple games. And here it is. Here's where I get trolled the first time. Thank you very much, Final Stand. Just drop that guy prone. He's still got his primary. Now he's crawling around on the ground. I think I end up getting him after he gets up. I don't think it gets stolen. I think I end up getting him right here. I see. Yep, there he is. He just got up. And, yeah, I got you back, bitch. So that's the first time I get trolled by Final Stand. I think it happens again later on. And, you know, there were a couple of missed opportunities. Like, this game... Oh, this is a missed opportunity right here. Enemy gets a UAV. I'm in the building with them. I don't get any of them. I have them all on my heartbeat. I'm not showing up on their UAV, and I get spotted instantly. And then right now I'm trying to snipe one guy. Miss 20 times, something like that, after I hit him like once. So Final Stand ends up trolling me again later on, and if it wasn't for the missed opportunities and the Final Stand trolling, I probably would have pulled out like a 30-something kill game. But instead, I'll give it away now. I go 29-8, which, you know, death-wise I could have done better, but kill-wise, I've used this class for maybe another hour, and I could not match or even come close to this kind of game in that hour. And I really didn't feel like using this class anymore. I really didn't feel like playing Modern Warfare 2 anymore because I was getting kind of irritated again. So I headed back over to Black Ops, but not before yesterday. Even though, oh, here's where I get trolled again. G18, you failed me again. So yesterday, even though this was recorded like a week ago, yesterday I popped over to Modern Warfare 2. I just got this sudden urge to play Modern Warfare 2 Search. The first game, I only played 2 games, but the people I was playing against were absolute assholes. They thought they were so full of themselves. And the first game was on Wasteland. Everybody's tubing off the start, but I used what I replaced this class with, which was a UMP with Marathon Cold-Blooded Commando. I sprinted around the side, dodged all their claymores, and after 2 rounds, I was 9-0, and people were freaking out at me like, you suck at this game and shit. But meanwhile, they're the 10th Prestige hacks that are using mods, and they're using one-man army. And, oh, I think this is where the Glock ends up paying off for a little bit. You know, it let me down 4 times, but right there, it works, so good stuff. Good job, Glock. I think I end up just failing myself right here. I had no idea. I think somebody with cold-blooded's in the building with me. I'm getting tubed here or something? Yeah, so anyway, back to the Wasteland game. So I was 9-0 after 2 rounds. They're trolling me really hard, and every time I try to come back and say something, there's one kid on the bottom of the lobby who's like 0-5. He's like, "Oh, you mad, bro? You mad, bro? You mad?" We're fucking winning, and I'm 9-0. I'm kicking all your asses. Like, how am I mad exactly? You just can't fucking come up with a better comeback or something? I don't know. But we ended up losing that game, and that's where I got cold-blooded out by Spaz. So we ended up losing that game. Then the next game was on Favela, and I used the same class. They're all still tubing. Another guy joined who had a modded FAL, and like there was a guy in the previous game that had a modded M21 sniper rifle, so that was getting me a little pissed off. But we actually ended up forcing overtime. We won the first 2 rounds, dropped the next 3, won the next one to force overtime, and somehow we won. And I was thrilled. But I was like, I actually like just turned off my Xbox, looked around, nobody was home because they were all out that night. So I just screamed at the top of my lungs. I was like, "Woo-hoo, yeah! Bitches got out! That's what I'm fucking talking about!" And I ended up going 15-3 in that game. Sorry to say I was not recording because I wasn't expecting to do anything good. But if I was recording, I would definitely give you guys that game because I had so much satisfaction after we beat them. And especially because I had no support from my teammates except for really one kid. Like he didn't even do that good, but we just stayed in communication with each other. And he ended up going 4-6, but after I died in the last round, he got the final kill. So he helped us out. He won the game for us. And I just won the game here, 29-8, like I said. This is Cortez. I'll see you guys next time with my next vid.